Hey. How y'all doing today? I'm waiting on a couple of people to come in. And then I can start. It's been a minute. I got a new computer. Hoping that it's working all right. I'm probably have to end up giving me a HD computer. Not HD, a HD camera. Because I really don't like this camera on this computer. So it look kind of dark looking. And I can't change it. I mean, I'll do that. And I don't like the way it's positioned. It's positioned more at the bottom of the screen. I don't know why they put it like that. But how y'all doing today? Um, it's been a minute. I got a computer. It's not the best computer. Well, it's supposed to be the best computer. Let me reintegrate that. It's supposed to be a good, great computer, XP S, but I don't like the camera placement. It's on the bottom, so it's like you're looking at my nose, and it's not that light. So I'm gonna probably end up having to give me an HD camera.
I need some tape.
Move away from you. You see me? Why as soon as I get on the phone, you will wait till I finish. As soon as I get on the dog computer, now you need something. Yeah, and so man, I've been taking a little break from the Mandela Effect because I've been worrying about the computer and the kids and well, my wife done broke the other computer. The screen can't see nothing. This and I don't like this webcam on this computer. But how y'all been doing? How after the holidays and it's getting hot outside. Lord Jesus, they killing up a storm in Chicago, man. I mean, I don't know. Like I said, I think it's something. I know it's something in the air, but it's getting worse and worse. I don't know if that's a word, worse, but worse and worse. And I know I ain't been doing my shows for a minute, so there ain't nobody prepared for me to come on tonight. But I hope they see me. Um, so how you two? I'm saying I got two people. I always wanted to know who these two people is. It's the same two people, I think. I don't know. Let me see. But yeah, the Mandela effect. It's not slowing down. It's just they putting stuff where we not paying attention. And what I mean where we're not paying attention is in a place where it might not be where we usually look for things. Because I did notice that they changing some of the past, not present past, but past. And what I mean is they changing some of the things. You know how you go and check out the logo on Logopedia, and you look at, hey, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? And you look at the previous years or what have you. You look at normally people look at what the logo are now, but they don't look at what it was in between. And so they beginning to mess with some of the between logos, meaning um, they'll change the middle parts of the logo, but then it'll change what you know now. So if you don't know what the middle parts of the logo was ever, you won't notice. And so I noticed that they've been doing that to throw people off. And like I say, it's not slowing down. It's just in a place where we not looking. Until we get aware of where they working at now, then we'll be able to report. But right now, seems like people getting turned off with the logo changes, and some people getting ridiculous with the logo changes. I really don't. That's why I don't really do. Um, I don't really do changes that I'm not sure of. I try to do changes that I'm very familiar with because if that's the case, you can throw anything up to be as a Mandela Effect because you don't know if it's a Mandela Effect or not. And so I tend to stay away from them kind of things. What's up, T? How you feeling? Because I'm looking at it right now. I'm looking at this butter cookie. My wife just bought. Um, I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna look. Let me see if y'all can see this. But this, see, that's why I don't do these things, these kind of changes because I'll be speculating. But I'm gonna show you this logo if you can see it on the camera. Let's see. Uh, you see this E right here? That look kind of weird, but and that E. I know about the T's, and it's probably backwards. Let me do it this way. Dang, can't do it right. How would I do that? It look backwards. Let me see. I'm trying to turn it right where you can see it. Let me see. If I do it this way, what the world? Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. That's right. That's wrong. But when I try to, let me see. It's because I'm turning toward the camera. Let me see. I can't make it right. It's always backwards. It's always backwards. I'm trying to figure out how to do it. It's always backwards. No matter how I place it, but that's all right. But you see these E's. I don't remember seeing these E's like that. But I'm not sure. So I don't mess with them type of things. You can look everywhere and try to find a change, but it might just be a subtle change that the company made and that kind of stuff. So that's why I don't do them kinds of changes. But it was funny. I couldn't get it to be the opposite way. But yeah, let me see. I just got off site. He said that Mickey Sky has chemtrails and many people has body changes, pain, lower back, and right foot. Um, is it speeding up many? Hey, yeah. I mean, I'm telling you right now, I have a pain in my back right now. Not my back, but in my tailbone that won't go away. It's nagging. And my wife is skinny, so she feeling the same thing. So a lot of people say, "Well, you fat, you need to move around." But I don't believe that's all it. I think it's something else going on because it came out of nowhere. It's like right in the middle of my tailbone, and it's every time I get up, I can feel it. I can feel that pressure. It's like really, really deep, a deep throttle pain. But this didn't happen until I noticed the Mandela effect, and it happened overnight. Now I might be a little overweight, but my wife weighs 160 pounds, and so she's skinny. She's about 5'9", and she feel these same tailbones. When she's sitting down long periods of time, it hurt. But but mine's a little maybe because of the weight, it's got a little bit more pressure on it. But I'm gonna find out if that's it because I'm about to go to the gym. So y'all be praying for me. I'm about to go start going to the gym every day for at least 3 weeks so I can get my stamina back up. As far as I'm beginning to getting speaking engagements, and I don't want to be sitting there counting the clock when I sit down. I want to be able to sit up there for 2-3 hours. Well, I don't want to sit up there 2-3 hours, but I want to be capable of doing it. If I might not be able to, but I want to be capable of doing it if push came to shove. Um, he said they are trying to grow tails. Maybe, man. I don't know because it's right there in the center. It's right there, and it's like it stopped for a second. Like for about 3 days, I didn't feel the pressure, and then it came back. It's right there in the middle. It's right there in the middle of my of the tailbone. And so I don't know. Like I say, I'm gonna find out if it's the weight because it'd have been it wouldn't have just came on suddenly. If it was the weight, it would have been a gradual thing, like where I'd have been feeling a little pain and then it got worse and then it got. No, this just happened right overnight, like bang, there you go. So, says the chemtrail we breathe and brains can change bones. Hey, maybe, man. I did that chemtrail video with the specialist talking about it and saying what they believe that's going on. And so it could be a whole lot of things, man. But I know, I want to know what it is, man, because the pressure it don't feel good. I mean, now when I get up, it's so painful that I be really don't want to get up because it's gonna really sting for a moment. It sting and it don't last but about 2 seconds. Once I get up, that pressure release, it's all right. But I'm trying to get up, boy, whoo, that's some. It's not a gruesome, but it's on like 7. But like I said, I hope it's not just. I hope it's. I'm hoping it's the weight. But my wife feels the same thing, so I might be hoping for the wrong thing. But yeah, man, I did a whole lot of videos on a whole lot of changes that's been happening. T-Mobile, and I just got that company. I mean, it changed. I mean, overnight, and then I did other videos on a couple of songs, and so I've still been seeing changes. And but they working somewhere else. I don't know if it's the geographic or is it cars or is it maybe locations of buildings or what else, but I know they not through. They haven't stopped. It just they trying to limit what we look at. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, Joey? Man, I miss y'all, man. I'm sorry I ain't been on in a minute. I finally got this computer. I don't like this webcam where they get it placed. It's not bright. So I'll probably end up having to get me another one, an HD one. Yeah. And I'll probably get me some lights or something so it can be brighter. But I like my camera on my other a little bit better. But this one is it's real dark. But that's here and there. But I'm glad to see y'all, man. And like I say, I ain't really seen nothing in the last couple of days, but in the last 2 weeks, I've been posting different videos that I've been seeing, different changes. Like even just like last week, I posted a video about brother's computer and how I have that exact printer in my house, and I had it for years. I stopped using it because the cartridge that I got it kept messing up the paper. It's like it's some stuck somewhere, and I just didn't never throw it away. But it has changed. So when people say, "Well, maybe just a logo change or a brand change," I will fall for that. But you can't you can't tell me that when it's stuff to do with inside my house. When stuff is changing inside my house, you can't come with that as a brand change. We just misremembering and all that. Just like the R. Kelly song I did, you know, that artist know his song. He wrote it, he sung it, and I found him live. And it's a really sneaky thing that the AI is doing. I don't know if AI or is it them totally, but they were snipping that second verse out and made him go to the third verse. But then I found a couple of videos where he sung the whole song and he said it exactly the way I remember it. So that's not him forgetting his own song. He know if he was singing it a certain way. And so, some of the people they just try to AI, alien invasion. No, artificial intelligence. And the artificial intelligence, the D wave and quantum computer is almost like that movie. I don't know if y'all ever seen Lucy. and where she was everywhere at the end, and she could change stuff everywhere. That's exactly what this remind me of. This AI computer and the D-Wave computer can change stuff in the past or present. It's in the movie called Lucy. If y'all really want to know what the movie is, and she can change stuff. Um, she can make you. She had all kinds of awareness, and so, like I say, this phenomena, it just is in a different phase right now. And like I said, tell people to still be watching and praying, and just yeah. I see. Oh, I'm sorry, Joey. You asked a question. I see any cheese changing. Yeah, that's what I just did a video on athlete foot. The size of the T's is going. They moving all the T's. I don't know what's up with the T's. Well, I do know that they're trying to take away the cross, but the athlete feet T's has changed. The Boost Mobile T has merged. The um I seen the other T, but I didn't write it down. But yeah, they change the T's all the time, and they moving faster with the T's, and so eventually we ain't gonna have no T's with a crossbar. Only thing that would make me believe in the Mandela effect is if it'll change to. Now look, let me tell you, man. If you don't believe in the Mandela effect, it's all right, but trust me, it's something going on sinister. I mean, because take this for example. Even if you have been in the frequencies that when they change, you change with the frequencies. This is what you have to realize: the chemtrails are real. You can see them, unless they done blinded your eyes to seeing them. They are real. They're being sprayed every day. If you Google D-Wave computer and quantum computer, they'll tell you exactly what they're doing. Matter of fact, the owner of a D-Wave computer system gave a seminar to tell you exactly what they're capable of. And then scientists had discovered that it's something in the middle of our space that they say that maybe parallel universe and collided with ours. This is stuff they're telling you. And so even if you don't believe in the changes, just their accurate, what they're telling you, what they're explaining to people, it's almost like if I'm telling you I'm stealing from you and your money coming up missing, even if you don't realize your money coming up missing because maybe you got a whole lot of it, so you're not counting every cent, every dime. But I'm telling you, I'm taking 10 cents out your money every 6 months or every 3 days. You might not miss that 10% because it really is irrelevant because you got a whole lot. But because you don't want to believe it, don't mean I ain't doing it. And so if they telling you what they're doing, and so I mean, it's like the devil is not he's not hiding it. He's letting you know what he's capable of or what he's doing. And we as people, I know I didn't want this to happen. And that's what I tell people all the time. I didn't want none of this to happen. I didn't want just to see changes. I didn't want my body to be changing. I don't want none. This is not entertainment to me. It ain't funny. I don't care how many subscribers I get. I can get 3 million subscribers. That's not gonna tickle my fancy. This is not the reason why I do Mandela Effect for subscribers. Now I'm glad that I get subscribers because that means I'm making more people aware. But it's not my whole end all and be all. I appreciate when I'm touching other people's or they begin to wake up. But I tell people all the time, this is not a game to me. This is not a funny. I'm not trying to make it positive because I don't believe it's positive. And the reason why I don't believe it's positive because some of these changes are sinister. You know, what messing with God's word got to do with positive? Come on now. What making a unicorn in the Bible and putting piss in the Bible or ho 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 in the Bible? What that got to do with positive? That's sinister. And so yeah. I think I just noticed that E-Man has a theory on what God allows all good and bad. Maybe the Mandela is allowing his true followers to wake up to the great deception. Yeah, I mean, cause if you want to know it, God said He's going to send a great deception, and He didn't say He was going to do it for Himself, but it's going to be allowed. But the problem is that I'm having is His believers don't want to wake up. They still in the corner. They still in the sleep. And I had to ask, like I asked this lady in my church, do you really believe in the Bible? Period. Anyway, because this ain't the first time miracles and magic happen. If you believe in the biblical account of the Bible, when Noah threw his stick down and turned into a snake, the Pharaoh's magicians threw their stick down and turned it into a snake. If that's not particles and uh, 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 particles changing, I don't know what do y'all look for. If y'all believe that Noah made the Red Sea part, that's magical. Or you believe God turned water to wine, that's magical. I mean, so I don't understand why it's so much unpull or unbelief that it's not possible for the devil to do this. See, what the people don't understand, the Antichrist got to become just like Jesus was. He got to become believable. And we ain't in a time that's small fries to do that back then. I mean, that was big fries back then. But somebody do that now, that's just magic to us now. That don't really tickle our fancy. And so it's got to be greater. It's got to be a greater deception. It's got to be greater power and authority over molecular and I can't say the word right, and physical things. That's just how it's gonna happen because he got to deceive many, and we are in the age of a technology revolution, and so he's gonna use what we like. He's gonna use technology to deceive us. He gonna use all of the interesting artificial intelligence and open up doors with your phones and waving your hand at the phone and your biometric eyes and all that. He gonna use that for his advantage, and so we are speeding up uh, uh, really fast in the information and how fast we creating things. And the Bible says it's going to be great wisdom and increasing knowledge. All of this is foretold. So I don't understand why Christians or believers in general can't see this is possible when the Bible says you can't be ignorant of the devil's devices. I mean, it's going to be something tangible. It ain't going to be something spiritual. He ain't coming back to my, oh, he coming back here to show you something to make you believe that he's the God. He trying to, and if I seen somebody change a symbol or sign in front of me, and if I didn't know no better, I'd be like, oh yeah, that's Jesus Christ. One guy said all religions talk about this time. Yes, every last one of them. See, and so God gave me an assignment years ago, and I was hard headed and didn't do it. To take all the religion books and read every last one of them and parallel them, see how similar they are. Because if you look at every last one of them, they have more similarities than differences. They have small differences, but a whole lot of similarity. And so it's all one story. It's just people wanted to spend their own little portion or pervert it or make it be their own so that they can colonize, Lord Jesus, where they can separate and make their own little organization up. But yeah, I mean, I know for a fact that this is about to be deep, man. This is about to be deep, and we have to realize that it's not. We have to be prepared. That's why I do these videos. I don't do them for entertainment. I don't really do them for. I do this for people can tell other people and have a platform to vent or to discuss because you talk to everybody. They not trying to hear what you got to say anyway. They not even paying attention to what you got to say. And what I've noticed not lately, they hear you, but it go over their head, your head, because what they're doing, they are conditioning the population psyche. And what I mean, they conditioning in the population psyche because they're beginning to make a whole lot of parallel universe movies. Um, Hear people talking about parallel universe, so it's beginning to be less shock to the system because they're propaganda in it over the television, over the radio, over in your children, and so when you talk to them, it's like, well, wow, okay, what that's supposed to mean because they're preparing people's mind that they it won't be a thing. It's all right. It's as long as I can go get my 9 to 5 and my paycheck. It's fine. What you telling me that for? And so that's what I see now. Any questions? Modern church has been corrupt for many by money and false teaching. Yeah, yeah, and yeah, you're right. It's and the government did that on purpose. And some of the government gave us these 401(c)s or churches 401(c)s to get them tied up for these grants and all this. So when they do the one world religion, if you want to get them tax exempts and them grants, you got to preach what they want you to preach. And so yeah, it's all a setup of money system. It's no more about a hospital for saints. It's more of let me get rich and tell you a lie. Because I know some people go to jail and they say, "Well, you want to make some money? Go open up your church." And so that's bad when you got folks acting like that. Any more comments and questions? I hate when I lose people, but I know I can't hold on to everybody. But um, Hunter. Hey, 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 Hunter. How you doing? 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 And so, anybody that's new, I appreciate you coming out tonight. Joey, he always appreciate it. Some of my other people, I ain't been on in a minute, so they probably don't know I'm on. But yeah, I appreciate all the subscribers that I have and the ones that's going to be future subscribers. But like I say, this is more about information so that we can hang out one another, vent to one another because you can't talk to everybody because they're not understanding or they just don't care. Um, any more questions? Any more comments? Any more? Um, what's up? What's up, Blind Truth? Hey, yeah, you can get in if you got something to say, man. Let me put that link in there because I know everything you say. I don't agree with everything, but you still have great insight on certain things, and so I love to hear what you have to say every time you get here. Because we all ain't gonna agree with everything, but as long as we can respect one another's views and just be open minded. I mean, we all trying to figure this thing out. We might not never figure the whole thing out, but we not where we used to be. We have a little grasp on some of the stuff. So yeah, and I don't know if he doing this channel or not, but he can always go over there and check him out. He a good man, Blind Truth. But yeah, that anybody want to come on to the show, they go to the link. Come on in and join me. And you have something you want to say because hold on. Mister, what is your view on? Do you think she may run? He talked to her dad see, in the G20 meeting. Well, I don't know. I don't know. I don't. I mean, like I said, it don't matter who run right now because that's just a side drop. Uh, that's just a distraction because we know who really the elite is the one that's pulling all the strings. They're the one. They're the one that's pulling all the strings. So where we at now is they're just trying to get us to where they want us to be at for a minute, and so it's not, you know, anytime the president don't have power over the Federal Reserve, and that's the financial that will pumps the economy. You know, he's really just a spokesman. You know, they try to control the spokesman, making sure that he don't get off. But it's that's just Democrat or Republican. No, see, I never been that person. I never been a Democrat or a Republican. I've been an individual. That's the problem. That's why we divided now. We try to separate who's a who. I want who's best for the job at that particular time. I'm not voting for you because you're a Democrat, and I'm not voting for you just because you're a Republican. If you seem like you can do the job and you have a great viewpoint and that you have direction and and and, and a skill to how you're going to make the job be fulfilled, that's the ones I vote for. I don't just pick a party side because all party sides has bad flavor. Every last one of them. You can look at the Democrats; they have bad flavor. You look at the Republicans; they have bad flavor. So, you know, what party I'm voting for, that's like irrelevant. I vote for whoever the most qualified. Um, yeah, they all of these are the same. The Catholic Church love power and control. Oh yeah, they love power and control. You ain't lying. Um. Oh yeah, they both the same. And you see what I'm saying? So yeah, you up with it. For some strange reason, it won't allow me in. Ah, maybe they don't want you to talk because I post a link. Maybe you know what? I'm dealing with this new computer. Let me see. My McAfee just said something. Hold on for a second. Uh, Maybe I need to go back to. Uh, mm, I might need to go back to. I might need to go back to uh, uh, Google Charm because I'm actually on this new computer, so I'm still working out the bugs. Not it ain't no bugs in the computer, but I'm coming from a Mac, and this is a Windows computer, and so they work a little different. And so I'm gonna have to download Google Charm or something to see if that works. Um, Controlled by the same hand. Yeah, you're right. That's what I'm saying. It's coming. World War III and the massive kill off of Pole. Shit. Yeah, and see, they know something is happening because they're moving military vehicles everywhere. All around the United States, they're moving vehicles. You see people seeing military vehicles riding down the street, and we shouldn't be seeing that because it don't supposed to be against the law for that to happen in America's soil like that. But it's happening. And so when Daniel says he's gonna think about changing the laws of times, I think we at that point because they already think the planet is overpopulated anyway. And so what would be best kill off half of the population in weather war because they selling bunkers now with golf courses underground and food supplies already. And so people don't even realize what's happening under their nose because they're not paying attention. They more concerned about protesting Trump and protesting this and protesting. Them are just sideshows to throw us off of what they're really trying to do. They keep us focused on that. They don't let the right hand let your left hand know what it's doing. So they putting a whole lot of stuff on the right hand with the fake news and Trump and what he doing. So to keep their agenda rolling, so to keep our mind focused on something that don't matter when they up to something bigger. Uh, World War Three playing since 1980. Yeah, I don't know about that, but hey, I know something is happening. Amen. What's up, man? I'm back. Hey, 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 what's up, man? We should not be seeing military or anything. You are right. Yeah. And see, so something is getting greater and greater. I don't know if it's got to do with the Nubaru planet. I don't know if it's got to do with these. See, when I look at movies now, I look at it for information. I'm not looking at movies for just entertainment no more. When I watch 2012, some of this stuff that's going on reminds me of that movie. Some of it, like the sun getting hotter. We getting all kinds of disasters in the weather. Uh, um, the earth is beginning to crack open, and you have fissures opening up and just swallowing houses and things everywhere. The temperature is so hot it don't make no sense. Yellowstone temperatures have rose 30 some degrees, and so I look at all of that, and so trust me, I know it's something percolating. Am I afraid? No, I'm not afraid because I know who got my heart. I know what if I end up dying, I know where I'm going. So it don't bother me if that. But I want to be aware so I can tell my family I love them, love my and get my life together, make sure that I got everything in order. That's why they say live your today like it's your last day, as you don't know what tomorrow may hold. And so, why can't we see the changes but other can't? Because some of them just don't want to, and some of them maybe be on the frequency that they're changing, and so they're being changed with the change. Um, and if I can explain that is, I done ran into people where I didn't give them the answer, and I asked them what the lady said to and Mirror Mirror. And I said into Snow White, the wicked lady, and they'll tell me Magic Mirror without even me saying nothing. I asked them what is that show with the girls that's called Sex, and they'll say Sex and the City. And so I believe there some people are on the frequency that they're changing. Not everybody. Some people just don't give a hell. I'm just gonna tell you like it is. But some people are being changed with the change. So to them, it's always been that way. So no matter what you say, you can't convince them that it's not changed. But like I say, even in that, they can listen to what the science is talking about parallel universes and what they're capable of doing and what they're thinking about doing. And that should wake them up. Something may be going on. Chemtrails is happening, and that's not natural. I don't care how you spin it. Um, um, Let me see. The one that is asleep like me, my wife of 21 years don't want to hear or even look up. Yeah, because some people just believe you just speaking out your head. You don't know what you're talking about. You done got into the computer and they done messed you up. And luckily I don't have a wife like that, even though she can see changes. She can't pick them out, but she know they've changed. I'm so glad that she's with me. And so uh and the reason why I was so easy to be convinced because I'm a person that likes Star Trek. I like science fiction. And I always say everything you see on TV, They trying to do anyway. Even if you don't, even if just like the Night Rider with that car that can talk and drive itself. I knew that they were gonna do that because whatever your vision is, you put the vision, you write it on paper first, and then you try to create it. So they've been trying to create it. I done heard quantum mechanics. I done heard parallel universes in Star Trek. I done heard of dark matter, black holes in Star Trek. And so this is just stuff that people putting to work now. It was visual, now they're putting it practical. Um, let me go back. I wanna okay. Well, why? Okay. Is the lion and the lamb down with the lamb of the wolf? Will lay down? I said, I know it wasn't wolf. You got to say the lion and the lamb. You got you got even stuff now. And when the first Mandela started, because I was on it when it first. Well, I wasn't on it when it first, but before it got really fast, I was on it. And when you looked up lion and the lamb, you ain't see nothing but the lion and the lamb. You didn't see the wolf and the lamb. And like a month later, all of a sudden you started seeing the wolf and the lamb. You couldn't even probably find a wolf and a lamb laying together. And then a month later, it was like wolf and the lamb was more common than the lion and the lamb. And so, yeah. Chemtrails are real. Yes, they are. Man, they are definitely will definitely agree with the frequency part. Yeah. And so, yeah. Trying to link it with just hang out and not the first part of the link that says target talk. Okay, hold on, let me try that. Let me see. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. Let's see. Let me see if I can just take some of it away. Oh, okay. Oops, I'm sorry. Hold on for 1 second. I'm trying to get blind truth here. Hold on. Don't leave. Trying to see what he talking about. Okay. I'm gonna delete target talk and see what happens. Okay. Oh shoot. Oh. Yeah, hey, I'm still here. I just, I'm trying to do multiple things, and it's hard to do everything. But let me try this. But yeah, let me. I'm doing that now. Blind truth. Let me see. I'm on erase everything at, to the Google. I ain't gonna erase the Google. I'm just erase the target talk and see what happens. Let's see. It didn't work. It didn't give me a link. I just pasted it and it didn't get a link. So I guess the target talk, you gotta have that. Hold on for a second. Let me read some more. Hold on. Where was I at? Okay, the lion and the lamb. It's real, definitely brown. Okay. It's evil. Okay. American churches pledge. Okay. New family camps and round up Christian is real. Yeah. They got so many family camps that don't make no sense. They making Walmart family camp. Yeah, I mean, so people can't see that. I mean, even if you don't believe in the Mandela effect, you can see change. You can see the army going around. So it's something happening, even if you've been changed with the frequency. Even if you've been changed with the frequency, the army and these FEMA camps and all these military vehicles, that's not the norm. Um, um, our raising energy must have some kind of effect, even if they can't see it yet. Well, I know where you're going with that, but I don't think we raise nothing. I think they are messing with things that they have no business messing with. You know, they say curiosity killed the cat, and so they got curious. Then whoever, if it's a demonic entity or an alien entity, that showed them about the technology and they done perfected it. But I don't believe it's our doing it. I believe that it's a work of government and science departments because I never heard of CERN until this started happening, especially to be the birth of the internet, to be the one that created the internet, or and to have 30,000 of colliders all across the world, to be that big and never heard, and nobody never heard of it. That's kind of strange to me. Uh, I'm actually, I'm getting tired of sitting like that. Hold on, let me make sure I look right. I don't want to be looking all ugly. Hold on for a second. Um, oh boy, this is hard when you're used to this. Let me see. Oh, y'all looking at my nose now. Let me see. Okay, put it up a little bit. All right, there we go. That's fine. I guess that's fine. Okay. How I got on email? What do you mean? How I got on email? What do you mean? How you got on me? I don't know. How I got on email? Well, I don't know. Was not the wolf, always was, and has been lying. Yeah, I know. Yes, lying. Wolf. Yeah, you're right. Um, do you think it is biblical? Yes, of course. I mean, look, let me tell you something. I'm a true believer of God. I mean, I know some people don't understand it, but the Bible, even with them twisting the Bible, it's still fulfilling itself. Everything that's happening is already there. You just have to find it. It's there. Everything that's going on right now is in the Bible. With the kids acting the way they acting, with this changing in the climate, with this time change, with the dimensions and the divides of time, it's all there. So this book is not only a history book; it's a living book. It's telling you prophecy. It's telling you what's going on right now. So to be that old and to have it so accurate, I can't deny the book because I can't deny the book don't know nothing. These people wasn't born with technology. They didn't know about technology. But it's in the book that technology and information is going to increase, and knowledge and all of that. Maybe they're okay. I can't do this. This laptop too heavy. Um, um, we're living Revelation 12. Yeah. How did I get on? Well, how do I get on the show? I post the link, but let me tell you, I'm gonna use Google Chrome this time because I think the Internet Explorer. I'm coming from a Mac to a PC, so I didn't really download nothing yet in here. And so I have another live show tomorrow at 9, and I'll be on the Google Hangout. Let me see what time is it. It's 9:52, so it's about time for me to. I normally let it go at 10, but I'm gonna download that, and you can always come on 9 o'clock, and I'm gonna paste the link in, and you just come on and chime in, and I'll be glad to hear from you, Jay. I tried the link to Hangout. Yeah, see, something is wrong with this the Internet Explorer is not accepting it. I know the Google Chrome it works seamless, and so I'm gonna download that. And because I can't stop this because that'll close this out. I can't open up two of the same thing, so I'm stuck right now. But tomorrow, if you come on the show, you're very welcome. Okay, let me look. What is somebody saying? And when the changes when it changed it to the wolf. Yeah, yeah, I believe with that. I have a weird theory. Yeah, I want to hear your weird theory, um, uh, Jason. And so come on tomorrow at 9 o'clock, and you too, Jay. And I give y'all, I'm always open. Just don't think I ask you don't cuss, and you respect one another, and try not to read the comments because people tend to try to get rude so that they can see you react. So you just just be a guest on the show, and I'll read the comments, or react to the comments. I agree. This is biblical. Okay. Put on the full arm of God and stand firm. You will be fine. Yeah, I know. That's why I'm not worried. But we still, as believers, because I'm a minister, my job is to minister. And if they're messing with my tools to minister, I should be crying out. I can't just sit back and say it's okay. It's not okay for them to be twisting up God's word the way they are. If that's very important to me. Do I worship the Bible? No, I don't worship the Bible. But that's the basic living before leaving Earth. That's in the instruction book, and if your instruction book is missing pieces, you can't never get the full. Even though it's missing pieces anyway, but it's the most accurate instruction book that we got. At least we can finally piece in the puzzle. But now the puzzle is being jumbled up where the pieces are not fitting no more. Put on the whole armor of God. Okay, I got that one. Let me see. What's the next comment? Oh, Lord Jesus, I went too far. Hold on. I try to read everybody, so be patient now. You might be ahead of me. Okay. Where we at? Where we at? Okay, here we go. But how the changes? Okay, how do you change a book in my house that been? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I tell people, it's not a translation. They changing books in houses, so they know technology. See, to be an antichrist, you have to get something. God have to give you authority over certain things that we might not understand, and that's why Daniel 7:25 said He's going to think about wearing out the saints and changing laws. And then God replied and said it will be given to him for time and times and divides of time. And so God's going to allow him to do his thing because, he's probably telling God, well, God, the reason why I'm not getting a whole lot of souls because you had everybody tied up on you. I need my own my period of time where I can show my glory and show my blessings and watch people serve me. And so God gonna do just like he did with Job. And that's what I tell people. Eventually God gonna take his hands off the wheel and let the devil do his thing. And so if you're not prepared for when he do his thing, you're gonna get ran over. They have been jumping around. Yeah, yeah. This is the time travel part to me. Yeah, yeah, you're right. And so, like I say, and they just perfecting it. And they being sinister. I think it's time. It's time machine too. Yeah, yeah. Because they're going in the past and changing things. You can change the word. If you was changing the word right now, it wouldn't change in the past because you're changing it right now. Only way it changed in the past is you had to go in the past and change it. Where they are now is the future. I don't see. I don't know if they're traveling into the future or if they're capable. They 9 times 10 they are capable. So they can see the reaction of whatever change that they do, and they can probably make corrections. Because I know the Kit Kat itself had went through 3 changes. At first, it didn't have a dash, and then the T was not crossed, and then now the T looks like a J with a half of a T, and so them are 3 changes just to that one product. So they're tweaking things as they go. Um, they are going backwards to change things that affects us. Yeah, yeah, of course, and it's an experiment. Um, okay, our time is their past. Yeah, because they know exactly what they're doing. You know, that's why they so excited and so now they trying to build a bigger one. But the problem is it's gonna be a part of time that money and greed gonna get to everybody. They working intangible right now, but somebody's gonna get greedy and want it for themselves. And that's when everything gonna hit the fan. That's why I think the war is really gonna break out. The real hardcore war because some people gonna be greedy until the Antichrist put everything the way he wanna put it. This is why you are awake, man. God bless you. Yeah, thank you so much, man. I want every last one of you all, Jay and Johnson, to be on the show, man. Come on to the show tomorrow, and y'all very welcome, man. Like I say, I'll be on the 9. I'm trying to make it Trump because I don't want to be that old saying we always late for everything. But I think there'll be both various animals. It was talking real animals, yeah. And like I said, this parallel universe didn't start, just started. They had this parallel universes in the beginning of the Bible. A lot of people don't realize that. That's why the serpent was able to talk to Eve, because animals was able to communicate. We was in a different realm back then. That's why the angels was sleeping with the men, and it was men of renowns and giants in them days. So this is not the first go around. It's just right now. That's why he had to destroy the world back then because they moved too fast. All this stuff already had happened, but he slowed it down. That's why he only gave us ability to use 10% of our brain. Because when he first created us, he created us just like him. So we had no barriers. And so eventually he made barriers after he flooded the place. Because I tell people all the time, if you were so primitive, and especially when it never rained before, you wouldn't have to have it rain over the mountain to kill off a primitive people if they didn't have capability and technology because um, they never seen rain, so they wouldn't have been prepared. Um, talk to the Lamb of Judah out of the church is removing Christ from the church. Yeah, yeah. The word wait a minute. In other words, it will be a time machine. Yeah, because even Revelation says the other beast is going to go and go and give power to the other beasts in the past. And so I might be paraphrasing it, but it's something like that. Um, seriously, dude, look into the theory. There have been specifying changes thing in my reality. Yeah, okay, I'll check you out. Do you think a war is happening in the spiritual realm and then playing out on earth as above to so below? It's always that going on. It's always that. But like I tell you people all the time, the devil goes to and fro from heaven and seeking who he can devour. If people don't understand, the devil still has access to heaven. He still talks to God. And a lot of people don't like this when I say it, but I think the reason why the devil is like he is because he was God's junior. He's God. No, Jesus is his only begotten son, but I believe the devil was his junior. That's why, and only your junior think he can run it better than you can run it. And and um and so they and a father and daddy um and a father and sons splat. And so he asked God, look, man, I'm gonna do it this way and watch you do. And I said, no, I bet I got control over this. No, I bet I can handle it. And God said, no, you can't handle it. No, you ain't me. I'm me. And so, and then a lot of people say, well, why you say that he God's junior? First of all, he said it says in the Bible, the sons of God was meeting in heaven, and the devil was too. And see, they tried to separate the two, but they can't. It's context clues all over the Bible who the devil is. God said, "I created good and evil." And people don't understand that. But hold on, I gotta go back. I've been booted off the channel twice now. Anyone else? See, I'm telling you, because I think different, and I'm not afraid of my life, and I'm very kinged in because I know time is since they messing with time, it don't fear me now because I know that this ain't it. So the God said, don't worry about who can kill the body, but I mean, worry about who can kill the soul. Um, okay, do you know who the Lion of Judah in that prophecy is? It's Christ who is the lion in this verse. The wolf is the sheep. Clothing is the leadership of the church in the present day. Hmm. That that's an interesting take on that. I gotta absorb that. You know, you be coming up with some stuff I gotta absorb for. You be taking. I had to think about that. I get back with you tomorrow when I ponder on that a little bit. Um, they went back and yeah, yeah, yeah. And see, a lot of people that's supposed to be dead is still here. And a lot of people are supposed to be here is gone. So they doing a whole lot of stuff. Hold on. E-Man, that's a download link for Hangout, not an imitation. Well, I normally do that. That's what I don't. I think the Internet Explorer browser is something different. So I'm gonna trust me. I'm gonna download Chrome in this computer tonight. So just don't please don't not come back because I couldn't get you in. Come tomorrow. I'll make sure we had that worked out. Matter of fact, let me see if I can send an invitation to you. No, I can't because it's too late. That's all right. We'll do it tomorrow. Um, that's the fact. Okay, they call in Mandela Effect because it's a mark of the butterfly effect. Hey, well, we can all cause them. I know it's something happening. Same thing, changing the past, changing the future. Yeah. Let me go down. Where am I? Mm, okay. E-Man, do you know what cat cradle is? No, I don't. You right. Chemtrails and HARP doing the yeah. Um, it's the cat. Okay, I gotta check that out. Um, how do we spread the true message without being labeled insane in this world? Well, God say you have to do it no matter what. You gotta be prepared for the backlash. People gonna talk about you and say something about you no matter what. But you can't be afraid to express the truth. It's gonna be that's why he says he's gonna wear out the saints because he want us to stop. He don't want us to get the truth out. But we can't be uh, afraid of what people gonna say about us because they talked about Jesus Christ, so you know they're gonna talk about us. And so that's where I'm at. Where if I get called the same, oh well. And see, I believe that's what they're gonna use this to lock up some of the radical because they say that Christians are the most we on the terrorist list because we are radical, and so this is another way to round up the Christians. Say, now you ain't gonna talk or you gonna go to a family camp or a crazy home. But like I said, none of that fears me. Jesus represent both the lion and the lamb. Think about that. Okay. It's a game you play with strings. Mm, okay. Okay, yeah, I remember the hand string game. I don't really. Ponder my theory. Okay. Um, have you seen the most recent skull and skeleton and skull changes? Yeah, you talking about the dips in the jaw? Yeah, I seen that. I was looking at that and I was looking at the dip on the back of the head. And, like I say, I don't know if them images that they're feeding us just to keep us all distracted, or if that's physically changed, because I haven't took a diagram or X-ray of my skull itself. So Google is part of this D-Wave computer machine and quantum computer, so they can actually pump out false information and make it true. And we falling for it because unless you done been to a doctor to take an X-ray to see if the information that you are seeing is true, you wouldn't know. You just everybody use Google like it's a god. So everything Google say, they run to. Did you research it on Google? And Google is a part of the 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 demonistic propaganda. That's like me saying, did I go to the thief, to the bank robber, and ask him how to put in a security camera? Come on now. You know the bank robber gonna be lying because he don't want you to see what he doing. Come on now. Spread the message, spread the love, do nothing. Spread the message, man, and the love. But you don't want to sit around and do nothing. Now, let me explain to you. Only if you are in that place in your mind that you are able to. Everybody can't do it. Everybody don't have the balls, or they don't have the stability in their mind to do it. You have to really, you have to really be in a place where you can do that. Let's see. Blind Truth. I had some revelation on the weekend that blew my mind, boy. Boy. They won't allow me on tonight. Like I say, I will. Your revelation. And look, unless we done gone and we don't no longer exist, you will be on the show tomorrow. Okay, I agree. We have to hold our ground and speak the truth. No, yeah. Spread the message. Oh no. Spread the message, spread the love, or do nothing. Okay, I already answered that. Um, left hand, right hand. What? What are you talking about? Oh, that's something else. You asked somebody else. Okay. Same head. Okay. E-man, I think the changes are real in our body. I see it in movies and books and television. They hold they hold up a picture and it has the skeleton changes. Okay. So like I said, I ain't did an x-ray inside of me. So like I say, I believe that they can change the body if they can mess with the a rock, a planet. I mean, the North America and South America is not parallel no more. So I don't put nothing against them, but I just say some of the information, that imagery that we are receiving on Google, Google is lying now, and so since Google is lying because they got their hands in the pocket of the D-Wave computer and the quantum effect, I don't trust them. Yeah, I still get information, but I take it with a grain of salt. I see you, blind truth. I was um going to get on too. I want to let it won't let me. Yeah. Uh, trust me. This is, remember I told you my computer wasn't working. Now I got a new computer, Dell XPS, and so I'm actually using the default internet browser. But I know Google Chrome has a whole different thing, and so I will be on my Google Chrome tomorrow. And so please come back, and I'll give y'all all the time that y'all need. Uh, Butterfly Effect. Yes, Google is not gospel. Yeah, Amanda Effect is, yeah. And so it's 10:14, and I don't want to drag this on 5,000 hours. And unless somebody got something great to say or some good comments. No, I'm over time right now. I started a little late, but we will be in tomorrow. Remember how you linked the video in the Boost Mobile comment section that will show up crazy. Let me link the video in the Boost Mobile comment section that wouldn't show up crazy. Yeah, man, I'm telling you, man, they're censoring a whole lot of stuff. But like I say, man, they a lot of Mandela Effect people that was all in has disappeared. So some of the main people are still doing it, but it's like a phase now. Like the Mandela Effect was just a trend, and so it's not as important, or it can't make as much money. That's why I never monetized this. I never asked anybody for anything, because somebody told me, well, your computer down, won't you ask them for a donation? I say, why would I do that? And if I really was not capable, and maybe try, but I don't do this for money. I don't do this for fame. I don't do this for popularity. I do this for information. And if I came to a point where I really, 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 really needed something real bad that I couldn't afford, I maybe would have tried, maybe asked, but not, you know, monetize. I'm not never gonna monetize. I'm sorry, I can't do that. Watch this Sky tonight. Oh, okay, I will. They are making films on everything once new one order. Mm. Oh, okay, I got you. But I thank you all, and I'm losing people, so I'm gonna let it go right now. And like I say, Jason, Blind Truth, and the other guy that wanted to get on, come on tomorrow. My prayers out. Father God, I thank you for this time that we spent together, bouncing off information, getting things off our chest. I'm sorry that I had technical difficulties, but I want all the guests to be aware that they are always welcome on my show. God, well, it's not my show. It's not a show at all, but the information line. And I thank you for them. I thank you for all the subscribers. I thank you for their patience. I thank you for their listening to you through me, God. Uh, and God, I want you to keep their minds and heart stayed on you, and keep them their minds sane, and that let them know that you're still in control, and that you are still on our corner, God. And until we meet tomorrow again, bless each and every one of them with a sound sleep or a great day if they're waking up. In Jesus' name I pray, amen. Amen. So I'll see y'all tomorrow, and I catch y'all later. Peace out. Oh boy, I gotta figure out how to cancel this because it's done stopped.